Rimrims, superhero enjoyers, are the purveyors of the vault. Welcome to Rimworld. I'm not gonna lie, I'm coming into today a little bit tilted. Someone in the comment section yesterday was very upset because apparently we're not being good guys enough. Apparently building a mortar that fires 500 shots a minute is inherently a bad guy thing to do, despite the fact I use it to kill man-eating insects. And I'll be the first person to admit, we don't look that friendly. But I've been patching up every moron who comes into this base with a stubbed toe, every trade caravan that starts dying of toxic fallout, every person who falls in a space battle, they're going in the hospital. And I might not leave all of it in every episode because it's not that interesting to watch a man's toe get better. But I spent the past 3 episodes playing on 4 frames a second because I let those friggin' beggars live in our base rent-free. Not only that, I built them a luxury hotel. Oh, he said he was gonna play the good guys. Yeah, as I build them beds lined with gold. Fine, maybe it's an image problem. Maybe Dr. Man and his team have a real image problem. Maybe people walking around with skull masks isn't the most endearing thing. So let's fix that immediately. There you go, see? We've gone from horrifying military installation to Power Rangers in one easy step. And to add to our Rainbow Death Squad, we have Backfire. Oh, I mean, a firepower for Backfire is perfect, right? Fire Breath. I thought they already had Fire Breath. I'm misremembering. Super Learning and Callous, or this one is Audacious. Can it be told to do something? It is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's not that much of a problem. Take your firepower. Oh, and Laser Linda too, of course. Laser Linda, invisibility or redundant stomach. I think invisibility for a battlefield medic is far more useful. Sickly, though. When anybody's going to get sick, I suppose the doctor is maybe the best person to do it, or the worst person, because they might not be so good at tending themselves. There you go. And I've also painted Backfire and Laser Linda now that they're free of the gene pods. I think that looks a lot better. You know what? Fair enough comments from yesterday. I think that should solve a lot of our image issues. And I guess I could load up the Incredible Bolt with a bunch of kind of supplies, relief supplies. We've got a lot of package raw meals we've looted from other vaults. And sure, it might not be the most opinion gain stuff we could send them boatloads of gold. But giving out meals and medicine as part of the nice guy faction seems like a good thing to do. Not to mention, we've got 500 medicine and shit, like a shitload of package raw meals. Where are they? Yeah, like hundreds and hundreds. So I guess we'll make it our goal to ally with everybody who we aren't already allied with, who it is possible to ally with. Some of these people are just spawning in as neutral, but with no opinion either way. With no goodwill potential. So they might just be permanently set to being our enemies. One thing I noticed while I was queuing up other helmets to give things a bit more variety is that there's a gun in here. Here you go, the CZ57 Avenger. 20 advanced components. I'm not entirely sure what makes that one so special, given that it seems relatively average, especially when you compare it to like these Fido guns, which are just better. At least according to the craftable range weapons tab. See, it's all the way down here, but I think I need to make one anyway. If we saw by market value, that gives you a good idea for what gun tends to be very powerful as well. C757 Avenger. Oh, we've got to give it a go, right? They wouldn't make you pay 20 advanced components unless it was top shelf stuff. Oh, at long last, we've finally got gun turrets. Wow. A lot of people wanted to see Rim Atomics, but once again, I feel like we're too late in the cycle of things to do Rim Atomics. Next time we have semi-random research from Rim Atomics together, we should just start with the Rim Atomics research, because of course it has its own research progress completely independent of anything else. So I'll make sure we start with that as a research, because once again, Rim Atomics taking the L because just here way too late. I think the first thing I really need to do is make friends with Megaton again. I still feel bad for the time they were savaged by Deathclaws, and they've never really forgiven us since. What is this one here? We got peace talks. Things like that I feel like we should be attending. I don't think it's feasible, though, to caravan across all the map just to deliver them a bunch of packaged survival meals. So we'll throw down a couple of transport pods. Let's put it over here. That seems a bit more convenient. Oh, and 2 good research back to back. Wowee. Whoa, look at some of this crap in here. Plasma cannons, plasma rifles. I don't know what a Spurtle Wood 9700 is, but it sounds great. Compress them from 69, nice, to 50. Okay. Just Vikings, right? Oh man, they're probably pissed about about their base yesterday. Wow, they have absolutely killed the game. Alright then. I mean, I get it if you're here to steal a blast door and run off, but turning up as slavers, trying to take our people prisoner, that's brave. You got to give him credit for that. Captain Radiator is currently broken down and can't join us up here, which is a little bit annoying. It's not like you're our best combat cap. There we go, there we go. Get up here fast. I would still love to try and take the weaknesses away, but we can't gamble it. Well, we can gamble it because we've got a Resurrector Mech Serum now. That's it. Run right into the grinder. And by that, I mean Fister. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be the good guys, okay? Gunning down dog after dog after dog wasn't my idea. I don't want to do this. This is just horrible. Thank God it's over. Oh, Captain Radiator's broken down. He's just firing off shots into the bodies. Look, I tried to save them, okay? All we've ended up doing is spreading bodies across the map. Kelson's dead as well. We need to build the prison closer to the kill box if we do want to double down on this whole charity thing. Right now at this point, I feel like we're powerful enough whereby we haven't got to be so bitter. You know, it's not as if the Order is turning up and wiping out our people. It's very difficult to offer charity when we're the ones in need of charity. But at this point, I feel like we've brought it back a bit. So you know what? I'll build another prison up here, something a bit more convenient to try and take them over to. What on earth have they sent us this time? 20,000 hyperweave. I mean, I appreciate the gesture, given that hyperweave is an item we actually cannot get at all. Although I say that, I think there is a Mechanoid factory that can do it. Either way, I'll take that over, you know, 40,000 uranium. Oh, they finally added hentai to Rimworld. I've truly lost control of my life. Give me that. And speaking of charity, Little Gumpy. Little Gumpy is apparently pissed off 2 pirates, 11 turrets, and 1 mortar. Although because that counts as a charity quest, it does give us more reformation points. So at the rate we're going, we should be able to crack that out in no time, because I think we picked up like 7 points yesterday. There you go, 10 out of 12. You see, I have been doing charity. Just not the most interesting thing to watch. Do we need to send anybody else but Captain Radiator? I suppose the better question is, can we fit more than just Captain Radiator onto a helicopter at this point? Why do we have a pod called Veniamin? Veniamin? I don't even know how to say that. I'm going to send you to the other vault in a second, little pog. You know what? I'll send you with Grumpy as well. Oh, they can go together. That's lovely. You never know. This vault I'm sending everybody to might not be letting anybody in. They could just all be camping outside. There it is, Captain Radiator. It's time for a little bit of aggressive charity. Hello? Stepping out of the helicopter and just immediately blasting. It's fantastic. Wow. He doesn't even need to move. He's just taking this base apart 1 turret at a time. All right. Well, I assume that's more or less everything, right? Oh, there's 1 more turret. And I assume with that dead... There you go. Problem solved, huh? Bet someone's going to complain I didn't do that peacefully enough now. Should have befriended the smoke spewer. Taught to vape instead. Nothing says charity like a combat helicopter dropping an advanced super soldier. So we're going to send Gumpy and her pet pug off to the new vault as another person saved. And now we should have, yeah, there we go. So I've loaded each pod up with 300 packaged vol meals and 120 medicine. Care packages for the world. Most of the world. Can't reach Megaton, which is... actually, kind of the whole point of this. Shit. Right, I suppose the real question is, who can we ally with? Discordia were only neutral, which I'm kind of surprised by. Give us a gift to Discordia, 127. There you go, my friends. I suppose I could send a pod over to these places and see what happens. Any of the purple settlements seem to be what we're not, for some reason, allied with right now. You go, 126. I don't think we can ally with them. I think I've just sent them... Yeah, there you go. They accept your gift, but they don't appreciate it. Look at all this worthless food and medicine. Probably wanted cold, hard yayo instead. While we do aggressive charity out there in the world, let's do some aggressive charity for our people. Namely, giving them more horrible genetic mutations. I think Huntsman can get another dose, because we're not exactly crafting anything right now that's super, super valuable. Waiting for more research with Dr. Man, as per usual. And Flameo Hotman, too. I don't know how many other... fire-specific powers there are, you know. So we may have to break theming a little bit with him. But I think we're doing all right so far. What has he got? Like fire breath? He has the fire resistance. I suppose any sort of cold resistance too would be good. Well, I guess we'll find out right now, won't we? Huntsman gets either Plasteel Skeleton or Overshield. They're both very good. I guess I prefer Overshield. And Flameo Hotman gets the choice of Unstoppable. Wow. Or Plasteel Skeleton. Now, I've got to try and remember, was Flameo Hotman one of the people who had the pain quadrupled, but then I gave them a pain stopper? I think they were. Bigger. I'm not bothered about bigger at all. That's only an upgrade as far as I'm concerned, whereas Immunological just sort of kind of sucks. Let's go for Plasteel Skeleton then. I want to double check. Were you the person I gave the pain stopper? Yeah, already has pain hypersensitivity and pain stopper, so that would have been completely useless. That gives us 4 powers and 4 weaknesses for Flameo Hotman and 4 powers and 4 weaknesses for Huntsman. Let's put them back in for the final set of therapy, and that's our I mean, shit, that gives us, what, like 70% of the colony completely upgraded? 40% chance of failure on that one, and whoops. What I was going to say is 40% chance of failure on that one too. I guess while we wait, we'll bother going to the effort of getting rid of all these people that are permanently hostile that we can't ally with, right? And to reiterate, I think that it is fair to say we are not the bad guys if we're wiping out permanently hostile raider settlements. And I thought we might as well make it as easy as possible for everybody and just drop him right in the center. I don't even have to do anything now. Okay, jokes aside though, they have immediately got through a shield. Start running, Captain Radiator. Let's get some distance. Dropping in at the center in hindsight is a terrible idea when this guy has double range. Outstanding. Oh, they actually got through. What the hell? A couple of crushes and bruises, but nothing we have to worry about. I believe if we take out this guy, that should be a whole faction dealt with. Base destroyed. Since this was their last settlement, the Purple Inlet Settlement have been defeated. You know what? Fine. I'll commit to it. I'm gonna save this goddamn world by wiping out one settlement after the other. Ah, hello there. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Well, that's another settlement wiped out. Well done, Captain Radiator. Huntsman, Huntsman, Huntsman. What a choice. Super strength or super learning. Huntsman is predominantly our crafter and our builder. So super strength has its benefits in that they carry twice as much. So that way she can make half as many journeys, whether that is carrying resources to a power armor or carrying resources to a blueprint. Super learning, though, has a bonus for exactly the same reason in that she's our builder and our crafter. That means potentially legendary quality and masterwork quality far more frequently. Toxin intolerance sucks. Unsure is really bad, though. Huntsman isn't really doing much hunting anymore. Kind of become a bit of a bit of a laborer instead. That is really bad, and that's also really bad. But I think... shit, this is a really hard choice. Can we see your stats? I can't see your stats before we let it go. I'm gonna go super learning. I'm gonna go super learning. She's already got crafting 20. Shit. That might have been a mistake. Well, I don't know. A plant skill double passion is still fantastic. We need somebody to train the elephant because... Oh! Flameo hot, man. Well... Okay, what are we looking for? Bioregeneration cycle and Flameo Hotman. Yeah, there you go. Okay, get it done. We do have a sterile floor now, so in theory this should be a lot faster. We're putting that in Biosculptor cycle. There you go. So to recap then, starting with our good friend, the very overpowered Captain Radiator, we have 5 powers for you, 5 powers for Fisto, 5 powers for Break Risk and Backfire and Huntsman. Laser Linda has also got 5, which I didn't really take into account. That means the only people remaining are Dr. Man, Hellfire, and Hackerman, and of course Flameo Hotman when they are resurrected. So Hellfire is up next. These guys only have like a couple of powers, so this is pretty safe. What's wrong with Laser Linda? 26 days of paralytic aphasia and blood rot? What the fuck? Why has that happened? Oh... Don't worry, Laser Linda, you'll get well soon. No, she won't backfire. She's going to the 26 days, pal. The new somewhat luxury prison is also complete, so the next raid we have, we're going to be able to save pretty much everyone. And don't you think for a second I'd forgotten. Cheese. The big problem with cheese, though, is we have no way to get milk. We only have an elephant, and that's a male elephant, and I think you can pretty quickly suss what the problem with that is. Any cheese animals out there in the world? Bison? Buffalo? Maybe. I think they stopped Muffalo making milk, didn't they? Because it was too overpowered. Next time we get a zoological trader, then, I'll see if I can find us some sort of a cow-type creature for us to milk and produce legendary cheese. I don't know if we've got anything else we can send out into the world for our... or to try and befriend people. We do have a shitload of hyperweave left over. I thought I'd blast it all back off, but I left a good... few thousand. 8,000 hyperweave behind. We could just send them 1,000 hyperweave each. That's Christmas right there. Ah, hello, hello. Here comes Captain Radiator right through the fucking bedroom ceiling. Then we figured out who the pilot was yesterday. And another one down. Oh god, that's a brave landing point. I suppose efficient might be the right word. And you can't argue, these people were definitely the bad guys. They've got people in cages. Damn it, Captain Radiator. What are you doing? Once again, people in cages. This is justified morally. Well, I mean, this says people in cages with space dictators, but another successful day of delivering justice. It'd be so nice if there was a way to help settlements repent. If you defeat them, give them the option of kind of joining your ideological. It does seem a little tonally dissonant to drop in a helicopter and gun them all down, but they are also permanently hostile to us. I would happily give them the option of peace, if I even had an option of peace, but I don't. So there will be violence. Oh, I mean, these people have floors paved with bone. This one's a very easy choice. There really are very few redemption arcs for people who pave their dining room with the skulls of their enemies. I say that as someone who has frequently in this game paved dining rooms with the skulls of our enemies. What a horrifying dystopian bathroom. Why are there sandbags? What is going on in here? Oh, I bet it was a prison. Well, they really wanted them to suffer, didn't they? They put the taps next to the entrance. This is pure evil. I can't forgive that. I mean, paving over your dining room with spines is one thing, but taps on the way into the bath, that's not okay. Oh, it's a tray from another vault. Oh, there it is. Laser rifle and side trainer of burden. That must be what we traded the lady and the dog for. Oh, no. Oh, no. Am I gonna have to edit this out? Talk about fucking spoilers, huh? Just perfectly normal polar bears. Nothing to see here. Oh my god, holy shit. Okay. Perfectly normal polar bears that might be too powerful for us. Give them the old zap. Like fast, though. Nice. It's me building fucking shields. Shields don't help when you're about to get mauled by a friggin' bear. Oh, backfire. Oh, backfire. Light them up. Get out of there. All of my turrets, too? Are they all dead? I think we got them. What an absolute mess. Of all the raids to threaten us the most, it had to be these surprisingly well-drawn polar bears. Wow. Must have taken a real artist to make something like that, huh? Oh, it was one of the irreplaceable turrets that they destroyed. Good grief. Wow, all of these people are hostile. You're hostile, you're hostile, they're both hostile. Every single one of them. Oh, they're hostile. Wait, hostile plus 100? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Wait, hostile plus 100, which are you? The seagull people. Okay, seagull people. Here we are. Just permanently lots of hostile again. What the hell's going on with that, though? What? Why are they allies with everybody but the commenters and me? And insects and cannibals? We're not that bad. Oh, is it because we're ancients? Maybe. Never considered that. Oh, this one's a medieval kingdom. They use the feudal system. That makes them evil. We're very much an equality or death settlement here. Death for them, that is. Oh, God, speaking of medieval. Nothing but medieval research left. Brilliant. Just stop being pirates. It's that easy. Oh, little hacker man. Process of injecting super nanites has finished. We've got the choice of genius intellect, which would be kind of good for hacker man, I suppose. Audacious. Unsure. Oh, that 200% aiming time sucks though, doesn't it? Genius intellect for Hackerman, I think, fits his character really, really well. So I guess we'll go with that, but we'll have to put him right back in. And there is Hellfire as well. Master Hacker or Ice Breath. Neither of them really work for Hellfire. I mean, her thing has always been fire resistance, right? So I guess Ice Breath in some way kind of works. The opposite of Flameo Hotman. And that's only a psychic sensitivity plus 100%. She's immune to psychic powers anyway. I wonder how that works. I guess one sets it to 0 and the other adds 100 to it, so she'll just be default. Psychic resistance times by 0. Oh, so I think that negative actually does nothing at all. Psychic sensitivity. Oh no, back to 100%. Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much. And goodbye. People in cages again. I'll never learn. Farewell. So much charity. And cruelty to apples as well. Just when you think you've seen it all. There we go. Okay, that's looking a little tidier. We pretty much sequestered ourselves away from the world there for, I mean, years on end. And it gave time for all of these evil, hostile settlements to pop up and put a staggering amount of people in cages. Thanks to Dr. Man's big brain and all of our experiments, we've done it. And yes, it is horribly, horribly overpowered, but you've got to think of what we sacrificed to get here. The amount of people who died or got brain damage or really, really negative powers, the amount of vaults we had to loot. Bear in mind, we only fought tribal and feudal raiders there. And Captain Radiator went down to 42% health. I mean, that was far from a complete steamroll. I mean, it was, but again, when you consider all the people that died and everything to get there, I wasn't perfect. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there is one piece of charity that we have to do, and that is go and win back over Megaton. They were our ally from the start there. They were one of the only few factions on this map that were friendly with us. They've gone from having a lovely city all the way over here on the other side of the planet, somewhere nice and safe, to, well, a blown up city in the middle of nowhere. Drop pods and helicopters can't reach it. And I think Captain Radiator may kill, but I think he's a man of words. He's a man of action, and he is a man of peace and justice. 3.9 days travel time through some very, very, very dangerous territory there. But we're going to load up the Incredible Bulk. We're going to load up Captain Radiator. So I'm going to send Radiator with some medicine, some weapons for defense, and plenty of gold so they can buy whatever it is they need. Still ends in 10 days? Nah, I'm alright. We've got healer mech serums. I've been kind of hoarding them in the event of, say, Captain Radiator getting brain damage, because then if we get a raid without Captain Radiator, we might be in a little bit of trouble. But 10 days for that is quite hefty. Oh, no! Wait, what? Did you see that? What's the betting it reapplies? I accidentally clicked Major Operators to use it, which was a very high tier play. It seems to have cured his mute problem. Added by the weakness. That's almost certainly gonna reapply. That's probably temporary. Yeah, so like I said, I've been very careful about using these, using these serums. Nothing says peace like a super soldier on the back of an elephant moving 100 miles an hour. Enter city. Oh, no, I don't want to enter city. I want to make friends with them. Oh, shit. Can we not make friends with them? Because they don't have, like, the trade facilities, right? I mean, I can enter the city, but you know Captain Radiator will just wipe them out. Is there anyone else over here I could ally with? Hostile, hostile. I don't even know why I bothered checking the insects, to be honest. Hostile, hostile. They're neutral. Can't do anything else with that, unfortunately. Well, that really is it, huh? Shit. What we could do... I don't know if this will work, but it might. If we bring Captain Radiator back to here, settle on this point, use a drop pod to send enough resources and a person to build more drop pods and daisy chain the resources across, that's quite a lot of effort for charity, but I suppose we'll do it. Oh! Wait, hang on, am I a fool? Were they just not fully fueled? Alright, never mind. I'm sorry, Captain Radiator, I just made you walk all that way for... not only no reason, because we couldn't even trade with them, but double no reason, because we can't actually launch the pods that far. My bad. 198, it works! Hey, there you go, silver lining. Just 1,000 hyperweave with the note. Oh! Hey! You can't keep getting away with this. Oh, you fucker. Okay, well, we got Resurrect Max Serum, so I'm not too bothered about that. I was about to say just 1,000 hyperweave with the note, sorry about the death clause. There you go. I got, what? I can't believe you've done this. That's both of our Resurrect Mech Serums gone instantly. Fuck. Well, no, put him down, for God's sake. Dr. Man, get up here. Come back. Come back to us, Hacker Man. I'm so sorry. And then use that on Hellfire. What a fucking mess. And they were both like, what, 20%, 30% each? Our luck had to catch up with us eventually, right? And this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm okay with Captain Radiator being hyper overpowered. All the people who came before have paid the price. So the only people left then are Dr. Man that we can put back in, of course, are Dr. Man and Flamio Hotman. God damn it. Okay. Look, Flamio Hotman is only 1 power away. If we succeed with this, that's him ticked off forever. Dr. Man, it's your time to shine. I'm hoping there are some more psychic abilities for him. 40% chance of failure with Flamio Hotman. We've paid our price now. You got to give me this. But if either of these backfire, we've got to put them on ice until we can get another Resurrector mech at that point. Oh, Norma. What a play. Thank you. She wanted Sanctuary in our fantastic vault. And I mean, why wouldn't she? Look at that Thrombo. Why wouldn't you want to live here? That gives us enough to reform the Ideological. Let's take a look at some memes. Kids love memes. Emancipation and Egalitarian, though they fit pretty well, they do what we've already got set up, right? Flip over to pure pacifism and try and take out the order only using turrets. That would be quite good. I really don't think that much of what we have here suits us. I guess we will just go with something like egalitarian then. Bigotry is absolutely never to be tolerated. Helping those in need and respecting their beliefs are rewards. Oh, we can't have that in... Okay, what about emancipation? We can have emancipation, though. That'll do. Fine. That gives us the ability to buy and free slaves. So we get bonuses if we buy them, but we lose massive mood if we sell them. And I assume if we actually emancipate them and blast them off, that will probably count towards charity and reformation as well. Okay. Now that unlocks a whole new ritual in the form of slave emancipation, which allows us to basically set them free. They might stay, they might leave. But if they do decide to stay, we can always blast them off to the other vault. Speaking of which, thank you, Norma. I probably should clarify that I would love to keep all these people. Building a massive city of everybody we've rescued would be really cool. Would also kill the game. Oh! Reactor meltdown, why? What the hell happened? They are set to -9. I thought for a second I might have forgot to set them up. Why did it suddenly melt down? Obviously, it's very warm in there, 89 degrees C. It's got the same coolers as the other one. And they've got the same fuel level as well. They fucking don't have the same fuel level at all. Well, I didn't change that. Does it go to 100 by default? Oops. This is only a cloud of radioactive fog, which sounds bad, but it just makes people less accurate. It's not like a toxic fallout or anything like that. Flameo Hotman? Flameo Hotman get, what is that? Regenerating limbs. That's very, very cool. Flameo Hotman having laser eyes seems very appropriate, given that the lore behind that is he's opening a portal to a star. That seems pretty on brand for a guy called Flameo Hotman. Zealot is very annoying, so we'll have to do something about that. That's not very charitable at all. Dr. Man, what is that? Acid spitting. Or we've got Master Crafter. Oh, wow. Easily enraged. Hallucinations. Master Crafter Dr. Man. It's a bit late to do anything significant with that, but I kind of like it. It fits his character a lot more, I think, than suddenly being able to spit acid. And with Flameo Hotman finally at 5 powers, that means that 7 of our 10 people are complete, for lack of a better word. So I'm going to throw both Dr. Man and Hacker Man back in, both at 30% chance of failure this time. If we get another exotic goods trader, that'd be quite nice. Could do with some more of those Resurrect to make serums. Dr. Man dies now. Permanently. After we've almost fully upgraded everybody. After we've almost narrowed it down to the only enemy left being the Order. I mean, I quit. Mission failed. We'll get him next time, boys. Right, hello. That seems like a job for Flameo Hotman. Goodbye. Oh, well, we didn't quite get them all, but that was still quite good, I think. What the powers have we got to test out at this point? A lot of the breath powers, haven't we? Let's fire off one in that direction. Maybe one down there, too. Wow. When we get this full squad out, armored up and on the field, they're going to be so powerful. I mean, Captain Radiator is already pretty disgusting, right? But we might be able to finally attack that bloody city that the Order owns. Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to crash. Both of our doctors are currently out of action. Have we got anybody else? No. Dr. Man's in the pod, right? I guess it's down to Backfire and Hacker Man then. Let's try and patch him up as soon as possible. Hacker Man, get... Oh, right, yeah, about that. Fister it is. Dr. Fister. Who's also in bed. Holy shit, what's going on with these people? Food poisoning. Man's gonna die of food poisoning. Flu. Sleeping sickness. Okay. Dr. Major Break Risk. Are you fine? Are you okay? Wowee. Okay, tend to you without medicine. We need to use that other healer serum on Hellfire at some point as well. Try and get her up. I think I targeted the wrong thing before. Yeah, did I definitely use one on her? Oh, I resurrected her and she still had the brain damage. Both of them applied. Damn it. He's done. Dr. Man is cooked. Psychic shock. Oh, I mean, it couldn't be any more perfect, right? And then that is lustful. That's fine. Hacker Man, I'm telling you right now, brother. If you fucking die, I'm gonna be pissed. He's fine. Oh, thank God. Bulletproof. I mean, we've got to say bulletproof. Bulletproof or dark vision. Oh, but blind. Ooh. We might have to get rid of that. Otherwise, in combat, he's just done for, basically. Do we want to get rid of that first? Or do we want to put him in and give him a fresh power? I think we'll get rid of blind first, because that's a little bit too much of a gamble otherwise. Remove weakness, 70% chance. Oh. Wow. I mean, we could give him an explosive weapon. That gets around the whole blindness thing. Just aim it and shoot and hope you hit something. Give him like a mortar that we had Captain Radiator equipped with. You know what? I'm going to do it. Let's add a superpower. It's only 40% chance. The risk of death is just too much. And 40% chance for Dr. Man. But if we succeed, the only person remaining then is Hellfire. Are we able to save these people? I mean, to say they're shitty doctors, they've done a pretty goddamn good job there. Well done, Backfire. No! Come on. That's not as bad as I expected. That's roughly the same as yesterday, I suppose. We have launched off a lot of colony wealth today. We've really spread that out a lot. Megaton and Discordia, they both benefited pretty massively. We do have more defenses too, so this should not be too bad to say that we've only got 8 people to fight it with. Flo joins. Flo joined us. Oh, the person we rescued. I'd rather you didn't, though. Well, no pressure, Captain Radiator, but this one is almost entirely down to you, my friend. Do we have lasers? We do with Backfire. Other than that, I guess we'll wait for the actual shields to pop before we use some defensive abilities like Overshield. Man, they're already overheating. That was bloody fast, wasn't it? That was just the first wave. Here they come. We might not need it, to be fair. Let's see how we get on. Oh, the turrets are hitting our own bloody shield. That's what's causing it. Okay, we've got to get those reinstalled then. That's entirely my bad. Now may be a good time for that electricity blast, given that they all just stood there pretty much lined up perfectly. Oh, speed burst with Fister. Nice. Get in there. That's a speed burst. I mean, he's got food poisoning. The guy's not doing so well right now. And then Pulse. And Pulse. Hey, there you go. Oh, shields. Oh, no. Everybody's got fucking brain implants. Fister just single-handedly took out every single one of our heroes. Looking so fucking tough now, are you, Captain Radiator? Come on, Fister. It's all down to you, my friend. I mean, to be honest, he's got it. He's absolutely got it. Wow, that was a mistake. I did not realize that would be nearly that large. That was insane. Hackerman, you've done it. And more importantly, what is that? Super jump. Jump over a short distance, 10 cells within line of sight. Oh, that'd been so good for Fister, wouldn't it? Either that or Eagle Eye. I quite like the idea of Eagle Eye for Hackerman. Always Knows Better seems fairly on brand too, because you know for a fact he's got a Reddit account. Super jump. Never learns again with this one. I mean, this one is objectively better. But Always Knows Better. Alright, you know what? Go free. And finally, the man of the hour. Dr. Man himself. Boom. Oh. 3 of our people seem with laser eyes. Sounds very broken. Eagle Eye. I can't take Eagle Eye again. What is this? Heat intolerance. Give me the laser eyes. Laser eyes for Dr. Man. And that means the only person left after all of this is Hellfire. Load her in. Load her in, Flameo Hotman. I love that Laser Linda's whole identity has just been absolutely destroyed by 2 other people now having laser eyes. Come on, Hellfire. Give us that power. There you go. Empathy. Self-control. Extremely flammable. How does that work? I mean, I think that one's the better combo, and I'm very interested to see how that works with what she's already got. Heat resistance, maximum comfortable temperature 1000 C and flammability times 0. That sets it... I mean, if that sets it to 0, 400 times 0 is 0. As far as I recall, there isn't a flammability stat, because it's not really so relevant for people. Is it on a gear tab? No. I guess we'll just never know. I'm pretty sure the Hellfire armor, though, is, by design, inflammable. Inflammable as in it doesn't catch fire, not inflammable as in it catches fire. Welcome to English. Wait, don't carry her away. She still has 1 more to go. Pull her back in. Major break risk. Put her right back in. Final hero time. 40% chance of failure. If it goes wrong, we still have 1 healer mech. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! She's done it. Sweet precious Hellfire. Okay, we go for bulletproof skin. And it's done. It's all over. Yo, what's wrong with her, though? Did I not cure her before? We cure her. That's the final thing to do here. I queued it up, but there was no doctor. There's still no doctor because she's down and Lazy Linda's down. Lazy Linda. No, I meant Laser Linda, but maybe Lazy Linda's also very appropriate. And that is it. Cast your eyes upon the final superhero squad. All 10 of them. Painted wonderfully. Great charity today. Fantastic PR. We have Dr. Man. We have Hellfire, Hackerman, Captain Radiator, Fister, Major Break Risk, Backfire, Huntsman, Flameo, Hotman, and Lazy fucking Linda. For a total of 50 superpowers, because that is 10 times 5. I am not going to be removing all the weaknesses, because I feel like I may go insane. We have allied to everybody we can possibly ally to. We have defeated all of the hostile factions within the range of our settlement, and the other neutral factions have been left to thrive, and maybe one day we can befriend them, but there is one final thing left to do. The main thing, the thing this has all been building up towards, and that is defeating the Order. And you may think, wow, we've seen Captain Radiator. We know Fister is capable of taking out the centipedes by himself. That's not to mention the crazy amount of extra powers we've got that we haven't been able to test yet. The Order, as a reminder, can drive people berserk through walls from 30 blocks away. It's not going to be all swings and roundabouts. We are powerful, but we haven't had a raid from them in a very long time, and since then we've built up a lot of colony wealth and a lot of wealth in terms of our people. And I think the next time they hit, they are going to hit very, very, very hard. It's not going to be a steamroll, but it might be just about an even fight. Let's do it. It's time. All out war. And finally, of course, thank you all for watching. Tomorrow may be our final adventures of Dr. Man and friends. We've had some very good characters come out of it. Let's see if they come out of it alive. Thank you, of course, to the patrons. We are currently updated onto the December lists. So if you are missing, please let me know, and we will sort that out immediately. Thank you, of course, to Average Nobody, Feraldus, our Angry Welder, Commander Royal, Narmo, Aromatic Fool, Mert Skirt, Krusty Rhino, Gordy #1, Gibbering Mound, Joseph Stalin the Cum Stallion, Salaroth, AK Good, Hascrack, and Helviticus for their support over at the executive producer tiers on Patreon for today. Thank you for your support over there. And a thank you as well to Bucky, Lucius Martius, Cyber Monkey, Thura, Ben Ice Cream, Skylar Drake, Canopus, Dark Misery, TC, Rommel DK, Wide Riot, Deuterian, Mr. Hanky, Dodger, to Snarf, and Green King as well.